This is a low-end squad clear of ICX5, specifically to get the achievement where you clear the stage without letting any of the buggies get fully upgraded with 3 enemies inside. Because I'm deploying so many operators elsewhere in the stage, I do need to use the chip to give you 2 of the one-way roads. I'm using Endless Fist. I'm using the trunk upgrade to give you attack speed, cooler on the roof, and the physical damage drill on the front. And all of these, I mean, use the best ones you have, but for this, I'm just going to be using the green ones in case you don't have the blue or higher gear for that. I'm taking 3 vanguards mostly to get DP, but also do a little bit of blocking and damage while the cars are going at them. If you don't think your courier and Fang or whatever vanguards you take are going to be able to hold that line by themselves, you can absolutely use some of your extra slots to take other guards to replace them with after you have enough DP in the beginning. 1 3-block defender, which if you can kill the cars fast enough, you won't need this, but you definitely want to make sure you take one to have at the last minute. 2 regular casters. I do like taking Steward because Steward has the trait to make sure that he's going to be hitting the car if any other enemies are in his range, since he targets high defense enemies first. You'll need an Arts Guard. I'm taking Moose to keep this low end. And then my strategy is relying on 2 chain casters to kill the enemies at the top that get into the car before they start going towards the car. Pudding is a 4-star chain caster, so hopefully you have her. And then Askini is a 5-star welfare operator from Dorothy's Vision. Okay, so first off, I'm going to deploy Myrtle down in the bottom, facing up. As soon as I get DP, then I'm going to deploy Fang, facing left. And then whenever I have enough DP, I will put Courier in front of Fang, facing left, which is really important because you need to direct the race cars coming out of the launcher right here. Next, I will deploy Moose whenever I have enough DP. And then I'll get my casters out. I'll go ahead and start to set up the path for the race car. I'm going to be doing 1 on the left side facing right. I will deploy Steward here, facing left. Don't forget to be collecting your DP. And I will deploy Click also on the car. We can go and get the car out. This other racetrack I will put in front of Courier facing right to make sure it goes back through the rest of our operators. And they will kill this car pretty soon, yep, before the people even start moving, even though we're using pretty low-end operators. Okay, don't forget to get DP. Then I'm going to deploy Pudding over on this top range spot where all the enemies are. And then when I have enough DP, I will deploy Askini on the other one. Whoever I would say your higher damage operator is, I would deploy on the left side to make sure you catch any enemies that are running through right before they go towards where the car is going to be. I'm going to have everyone's skills go off that are overkilling the car so they can get that done faster. Askine should be able to kill all of the enemies on her side before they'll start running towards the car. Or at least we killed the car first, okay. Now we're gonna have 1 more, and this one is gonna be a bit trickier because there's a lot more enemies. Okay, I'm waiting for them to start coming out. Okay, now I'm going to deploy our Chaincaster skill because we have a lot more enemies that come out this time. I'll wait for a couple more and then I'll deploy Askines. Yeah, here we go. Since we are at max DP, I am going to also go ahead and remove Myrtle so that if I need to deploy my defender, I have a free spot for that. Such as right now. So you can make sure to block that car before it goes up with where everyone else is, and then you're just waiting on your chain casters to kill all the enemies. Oh, Courier almost didn't make it through in the end, but he managed.